What is up, my crypto legends? How is everyone doing? I hope you're having a fantastic Sunday today. Let's analyze the situation with Bitcoin, with Ethereum, some other cryptos. We can take a look at the stock market, S&P 500. We can take a look at Dow Jones if you wish. I usually take a look at the S&P 500. Analyze the situation here. Let's get ready for Monday to see what could happen. What are the big major levels where we can take some opportunities, guys? This is what we're going to analyze in today's live stream. And I need you to absolutely destroy that like button before we go. I'm losing my voice already. Go through the like, smash the like button before I go through the comment section. And then we'll start off with Bitcoin right away, guys. Let's take a look here. Yo legends, how are you? Keegan, Wang, how are you? Tech JK, how are you doing? Ben, Mark Dutch, thank you for joining the live stream. Smash that like button, always give me insane support. Thank you for joining, Mark. Let's take a look at Bitcoin, guys. Waiting for what's up, my crypto legend, says Vishal. Absolutely. Kevin, good afternoon. Andy, hello Kevin, how are you? Hemrej, welcome. Hello Rodrigo, Summit. Come on BTC, show some low. Yes. Bitcoin right now, what is going on? We know that the weekends, not too much stuff. Yesterday was a quick live stream. We weren't going to see much price action from yesterday and today, and this is what has happened. We've been going sideways here for the last 24 hours, in between 23,000 and 23,300 approximately. Just range trading here for the last 1 to 2 days. Not much happening, but tomorrow we might see some volatility. Monday we start seeing some more trading action, more volume, and it does look like that we are defending very well this $22,800 right over here. It does look like that we're probably going to retest the 24K levels. And this is what I want to know in the comment section. Do you think that we are potentially going to retest the $24,000 range in between today and tomorrow? We are still in a very aggressive uptrend, guys. Remember, the trend is your friend till the end. If we do not start losing the support or the last higher low in the next coming days, weeks, then we are still in an uptrend, okay? So we're just retracing right now, hitting very strong support level. And like I said, we are still creating higher lows. As you can see, we have a very, very strong level here at the $24,000 range right there. Higher lows. It does look like that we're probably going to defend this higher low support trend line. We've got some major daily levels that have been respected very much here. As you can see, we're getting it respected at this moment. Beautiful trading opportunities the last few days here, bouncing from 22.8 and 23.7. Not much going on, guys. We are just range trading, and it does look like that we are potentially going to retest the $24,000 range in between today and tomorrow. We're having a nice round formation here, and it does look like, in my personal opinion, that we could see some pumpy action to that 24K. But I am not going to long. I'm not going to speculate on that. I'm going to wait for breakouts, guys. You know the deal. With a bearish case scenario, okay, I'm speculating there's a higher probability right now and retesting the highs. And if we do break the lows, we talked about some big major levels, all right, where we could get a big major bounce. I'm talking about the 21.5K and also the 22.8K as a resistance, right? We've got support and resistance. These are the zones I will be looking for trading opportunities for longing or for shorting after the solid breakout from these major levels, guys. We can go through those levels, but it's basically what we talked about yesterday. Nothing much going on. We're just going to get ready for tomorrow for that trading opportunity, that price action, of course. Nothing is here. Nothing is financial advice. I'm just showing you some levels which I am going to potentially trade. Bull says Steve. Hi Andy, hope you are doing good, brother, with the upcoming Ethereum merge, which is very interesting. It does look like the Ethereum does have a high possibility in going to much higher levels on the price. How far do you think the ETH price can go? Well, this is just pure speculation. I mean, it looks like that Ethereum is probably going to lead the market. If Ethereum starts pumping, maybe Bitcoin hasn't been pumping, you know. Let's just zoom out here 1 second, because Ethereum has been leading the market. Ethereum pumps, Bitcoin hasn't pumped yet, then Bitcoin pumps after Ethereum. Usually it is Bitcoin that leads the market. If Bitcoin drops, Ethereum and most of the altcoins drop. If Bitcoin pumps, Ethereum and most of the other altcoins pump also. But right now, Ethereum is getting a lot of attention also because of the Ethereum merge. Now, we are at the strongest resistance level that Ethereum has. This is the 1,700. You know, just giving you a price level, it would be pure speculation. I'm going to say, you know, of course, we're going to break all-time highs in the next coming years. It might be 1, it might be 2, it might be 3. But, you know, how high can it go? Well, this is pure speculation. We need to pay attention at the traditional stock market as well. You know, I think the traditional market, S&P 500, is very likely going to have a deep correction, and this is obviously not going to be good for Bitcoin and crypto. I do think that that correction is very likely to happen on the S&P 500. If we start breaking this level on the S&P 500, then it's going to be looking quite bullish, in my personal opinion. We could probably continue to the upside. So it all depends a little bit with, you know, Bitcoin, the stock market. Like I said, if Ethereum manages to break the $1,700 range, which is the strongest support that Ethereum has had in 2021, as you can see here, bouncing every single time and then flying from this level, as you can see, and then managing to hold it nicely as support from May of this year. Okay, we broke down. We are currently testing that major level. So if we do have a solid breakout, all right, and I think a lot of people are going to speculate that this is going to happen with the merge, right? We're going to start breaking successfully the 1,700. All right, we've just been tapping 1,750, 1,770, but no successful breakout, as you can see here on the chart. So what we want to see is a very solid daily candle with some pretty large volume, even a 4-hourly big major candle hitting the 1,850, 1,900, even $2,000, even better, to confirm that this had been a very solid breakout, that we are potentially going to create another higher low and continue to the upside. This major support level will likely turn into support again, right? It is resistance right now. So yeah, this is what I would be waiting for, confirmation of a breakout. I think a lot of people are going to speculate that yes, Ethereum is going to break above the 1,700 successfully, as you can see here on the chart. we are still in a local uptrend. Why are we in a local uptrend? Because we are creating higher lows for the last few weeks. Okay, so this is still going up, guys. So why don't we go with this local trend, right? If you want to do a day trade or a small swing trade, if it's a larger swing trade, you probably want to look for shorting opportunities, of course, because you might start correcting from this range. But like I said, you know, if we do have that solid breakout, it is likely to have at least one bounce here. This doesn't mean that we are going to successfully continue to the upside. I'm just saying that this level is at least going to get one bounce, okay, to retest the highs. And this is very likely going to happen. We still have the scenario of a bump and run, guys. Remember what we talked about yesterday, you know, the bump and run scenario, okay, which is extremely bullish. And it does look like that if we start breaking 1,700, I would speculate, because of this pattern, that we are going to go to the $2,200. If we solidly break above 1,700, I will be looking for longs on these retracements, because this very much looks like a bump and run scenario, and this could take us all the way up to the top of the pattern, which is right over here, $2,200 on Ethereum. We're just hitting this last major resistance. As you can see, whoever's not aware of a bump and run pattern, it's right over here. It's when you have a massive kind of selling pressure capitulation, as you can see on the chart. When you have these lower highs, massive selling pressure, you have sideways action, and then you tackle and break the lower high level and turn it into support, as you can see here. Now, this bump and run pattern hasn't finished. If we were to break this major level, it is very likely that we're coming up to retest the highs of the pattern, which is the $2,200 range right there, as you can see here on the picture. One more second, right there, bump and run scenario. We are basically at these ranges right now on Ethereum. Of course, it's going, you know, the 1,700 is a strong resistance. It's not going to be easy to break, but if it solidly breaks, then yeah, we're looking for longs on the retracements. Basically, it's going to be very likely to have a bounce and retest of the highs. This is what we want to look. Of course, what would be the confirmation that we are going to lower levels, where it's simple as breaking the last higher low. Which is the last higher low? Well, it is this one right over here at the $1,600 range, just slightly below that level. If we do break below this major support and last higher low and the support from higher low trend line, of course, it is likely that we are going to create a lower high at some point, and this is the moment that we want to look for that trading opportunity. Confirmation of a breakdown, looking at that bullish momentum has gotten exhausted. If we get that breakdown, we wait for the retracement. We do not trade the breakdown because it's possibly going to be a fake out. We wait for confirmation, and then we get in the retracement, just like what happened right over here, right, where we kind of broke a big major resistance level and we pumped, we retraced, and you want to get into those retracements. If we have that breakdown from the $1,600 range with a lot of volume hitting 1,500 potentially on the retracement, we want to see low volume also for confirmation of bullish exhaustion, and it's likely that we'll be creating a lower high and we'll be coming down to retest the lows. This is just likely to happen. So these are the trading opportunities right now. Let's wait for a breakout. Stay cautious with breakout trading because you are likely to get trapped. You could get a massive big fake out here and turn around, or have a breakdown and turn around. Wait for the price action. Wait for a large volume and large price action. You want a nice 4-hourly candle breaking well below this range or well above the 1,700. You want to see big price action. This is not a breakout. So anyway, Andy's losing his voice. I am. I had a bit of a rough night. I gotta say, it was my birthday. Gotta say, went out and yeah, losing my voice. I need some tea. I need some Earl Grey, and it's boiling here. It's very hot. I can't drink some tea right now because I would be sweating. Right. Let's take a look here at some cryptos. Bitcoin and Ethereum, always please. Yeah, Bitcoin and Ethereum. Check out the analysis, guys, from the beginning of the stream. We talk about Ethereum, okay? Most important cryptos, okay? Right now, of course, is Bitcoin and Ethereum. You can use, you can speculate with this analysis what could happen with some other altcoins, but check it out, guys. And nothing has changed much here. We did a live stream yesterday talking about the levels on Bitcoin, and I think it's, we don't need to go through it again. Nothing has happened, all right, during the weekend. If we take a look at the 1 hourly chart, we have been just range trading in between 22.8 and 23.3. So just range trading here for the last 2 days, basically. Nothing has happened just too much. It does look like that there is some strength here. We are forming a kind of a diamond pattern, you would say, but there is a confirmation here that this is getting exhausted. This correction is getting exhausted, and we know that the 22.8k level is a super strong support range. So we could come all the way back up to retest that $24,000 range. Let me know, guys. I want to know in the comment section if you are bullish or bearish. Let me take a look at Le Found Music. Good evening, Andy. Hope you had a great weekend. You look a little you look a little sleepy today. Can you please take a look and analyze Zil USDT? Thanks. Thank you so much. Absolutely. Let's take a look at Zilliqa USDT. I am tired. I had a little bit of a late night yesterday. Not gonna lie. This is why I haven't got a lot of shouting. Yeah, lost my voice a little bit, but I'm here, so let's analyze the situation. Get ready for tomorrow. Bitcoin, Ethereum. Let's take a look at Zilliqa here for Le Found Music right away. Let's take a look at Zilliqa. What is going with Zil? Zil had a insane pump, guys, and you need to be careful with these cryptos that have. Look at this. I mean, this was pure manipulation, in my opinion. This is a very cool L1 project, blockchain project. I do think this one will succeed in the next bull run, if you want my personal opinion. But what happened here basically was some inside stuff going on here on Zilliqa, because this was a massive big pump and dump. Yes, this was a very dangerous move right there. So already just by this move, for me, this is just a lot of noise. This is nothing. This is just massive, buying pressure and then just selling little by little. Very hard to chart. This is just pure manipulation, in my opinion. And what we can take a look here on Zilliqa is it has been holding the highs from the bear market, okay, that we did have from 2019, 2020. If we take the highs from 2019 and 2020, you're basically getting supported by that range right now for the last few weeks. 16th of June, we retested to perfection and got that bounce. That was a you could speculate for a long position there on Zilliqa just when you hit those levels, because you are likely to not fall successfully below the highs from 2019 and 2020 here, in my opinion, here on Zilliqa. Some cryptos have already, but Zilliqa, I think, is an insane project, and going below 3 cents is very unlikely. It was trading in between 1 and 2 cents for a long time in the bear market, so it won't go below successfully 3 cents. If it goes below 3 cents in the next coming months at some point, it's going to be an absolute steal. It's going to be a very good price level to accumulate Zilliqa, of course. Zilliqa went all the way up here to 25 cents. If it goes below 3 cents, of course, it is likely to hit all-time high in the next bull run, whenever that happens. If it's in the next 2-3 years, if we continue the cycles, if it's going to be longer because there's going to be a recession, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It will come at some point. Now, of course, there is speculation of recession Bitcoin has never gone through a proper recession. It was born in 2008, on the 2008 recession. So what happens if there will be a strong recession in between, 2023 and 2024? Of course, this might interrupt the next bull run, but it might be just by 1 year, maybe by 2. It might be pure manipulation also to bring the markets down. Crypto's dead. And, who knows? We might even see Bitcoin at $10,000. It would be nice to buy some Bitcoin at 10K. Anyway, let's take a look at Zilliqa here. Let's do some short-term analysis. Let's go to the 4-hourly chart. Like I said, it does look like that we are defending very well this range, the 3-cent level, as you can see there, getting that beautiful bounce from the 2019 and 2020 bear market high levels, getting that bounce. So it does look like that we want to have a reversal right now on Zilliqa. Let's analyze the situation. We are in a local uptrend. We are creating higher lows, as you can see at the moment. So it's looking pretty nice, having a little bit of bullish momentum. It is very, very volatile. To check major levels, as you can see, we have a lot of spikes to the upside, to the downside. Let's take a look at VPVR. Right. We have it's going to be very hard to break above this range on Zilliqa. If we do break above this range, this is where we do have a massive spike here on the volume profile. This is looking at the volume traded in between May and August. Over 2 months of trading volume, we've got 2 big spikes here. And if we do solidly break above this range, it is likely to get a bounce from this resistance zone that will be turning into support. So on Zilliqa, immediate short term, we either get rejected from this level because it is resistance zone at this moment, or this choppy action right there. As you can see, big spike on the BPBR at that level, getting that rejection, as you can see right there on the chart. I'm talking about the 5-cent level, exactly at 5 cents. We just hit 5 cents just yesterday, as you can see here on the chart. So it is getting rejection from this level. Would I short this one? No, I would have shorted this one. I would short always the first retest. You know this, guys. If you're an old subscriber, we short or long the first bounce, okay? The first touch of that major support or resistance. Now we are retesting it again, and we are creating higher lows. What does this mean? This means that we are having buying pressure. We are having that buying pressure. So it's possible that we're just going to be creating higher lows and higher lows for the next coming days, and it's going to break, guys. So if it does break this 5-cent level, it is very likely going to turn into support here. Zilliqa. We're having some pretty nice spikes in volume. Pretty nice spikes in volume. And yeah, I just want to show you right there here, guys, a strategy that we have been talking about for the last few weeks. There was a major opportunity right there on Zilliqa. I mean, well, this happened late June, okay? This was already a month ago. But we were talking about volume and price action, which volume indicates the pressure of where the trend is going, right? So if it's in an uptrend right now, we have high volume. Check out here how we retest the highs of these candlesticks right there and get that major bounce. We want 2 major candles with large volume, the second one breaking the highs of the large volume right there, as you can see. Then you have a beautiful retest right there from the highs of this candle and having a bounce to retest the highs. That is the only trade. That is the only trade that you need to get right there. Bang, bang. You enter and you exit at the highs. In, out. Of course, you might think, I missed this trade, I want to get into this bounce. Absolutely not, because you are already hitting resistance. You're already kind of breaking the uptrend, right? You're already breaking the uptrend and you want to get into the first bounce. You don't want to get into the second one. You're already starting to break structure here, you know. Yeah, you want to get into the first bounce basically. If you didn't trade this, you wouldn't trade this. Just so you can get used to these strategies, guys. Just a quick little tip there. Zilliqa, like I said, if we solidly break with large volume the highs here, it is likely to get a bounce, just like the strategy that I showed you right there. What we want to wait here on Zilliqa, with this large volume that we have created, if we manage to hold this level as support, so far we are getting a reaction, as you can see here on the chart. If we break this resistance zone with large volume, it is likely that this level will get a massive bounce, guys, just like what happened right over here. Big volume, bounce exactly at the resistance zone. This is what we want to find out. This is what we want to trade, right? Wait for the confirmation for that potential trade. So yeah, not much more to add on Zilliqa. You know, there is a possibility also in getting the rejection here. If you want to speculate that we are going to go lower, of course, if you have good risk management, if you continue up here and get a reaction, I would wait to get to the highest level possible, okay, for a short position and have a tight stop loss, guys. I love tight stop losses, but when I see exhaustion, right, because if not, tight stop loss here will just stop you out. You need to see that exhaustion at this 5 cent level. Let's go. Zilliqa can be traded on Bybit, guys. Remember, you do have an insane bonus down below, which is up to $4,450. And you also get 30 days of 0% maker fee. You do not pay fees for 30 days while signing up. Of course, Prime XBT is my favorite to trade. S&P 500, you know, different stock markets such as Dow Jones, NASDAQ. You have crude oil, gold, oil, natural gas. You have Forex, and you're using crypto as collateral, which is absolutely phenomenal. I do not use traditional brokers such as Interactive Broker that I used to use before in the past. No more, full on in crypto, trading different markets with crypto as collateral, which is absolutely phenomenal. You do get 7% added to your deposit with my link down below in the description. I got 2 tutorials down below also, so you can learn how to use these platforms. Only for experienced traders, guys. This is another way to support the channel, of course, because I do get a small commission. But these are the platforms that I use every single week, okay? Almost every single day if I see the trading opportunities. Right, let's take a look. Rose is exploding. Let's take a look at Rose. Rose is exploding. It is having some pretty nice pumpy action. Not too much volume though. Oh, I mean, this is the kind of strategy that we want to take a look at. Let's take a look at Rose on Coinbase, Rose on Bybit. I like Bybit to take a look at other cryptos. It has a lot of liquidity and a lot of volume. So this is what I like, guys. And this is the kind of strategies that we've been talking about. There could be a major opportunity on Rose. Let me just analyze the situation here, because Rose is in a massive downtrend. It's been going down for a long time, as you can see here. Just analyze the situation here 1 second. Yeah, we could still go much higher. Definitely. If we take a look at Fibonacci levels from the highs here, it's not even hitting 382, which is all the way up here at 15 cents. This is the most common retraced level, okay? And it retraces 75% of the times from a major drop or a major pump. 75% of the times you at least retrace to the 382. So we're looking at probabilities here. So we do have some more room to the upside here on the retracement here on Rose. So Let's analyze the situation here. 1 second. Zoom in. Take a look at volume. So we've got the 382 here at the 15 cents. We know 15 cents can be reached in the next coming days. Volume strategy is what we want to take a look at right now. It's pretty high volume. I like this. If Rose, we can take a look at the 4 hourly, even better. Even better. If Rose manages, currently trading above 10 cents right now, if it comes down to the 8.5 cents, it is very likely to get a bounce. So this is not the moment to long or short, because you are potentially going to get a massive rejection right now, or you potentially going to continue up. I wouldn't know what to do here. I mean, if we probably no, we're not hitting major resistance zones. What I would do is wait for the price action of Rose to come down. Even though if it continues pumping, it doesn't matter, it will come back down at some point. If it does manage to come down in the next 24 hours down here to this 8.5 cent level, because we got large volume here and large volume here with these candlesticks, top of this large volume level, breaking the resistance zone. If you come down to this range in between 8.5 and 9 cents, because you could get that bounce from the top of this candle, which also has big volume. I would call this a range in between 8.5. I would say this is a long in range, especially if you have low volume. Volume indicates where the pressure is going. Pressure is going up. If you consolidate sideways and you're retracing or sideways and you have low volume, you are likely to continue back up. So this is what we're waiting on this price action. If we do get that correction on Rose with low volume and you are consolidating at the resistance zone here, at the support from these high volume candles, you are likely, with high probability, going to get a bounce to retest the highs. That is what I would be looking for on Rose, and Rose can be traded on Bybit. So what I am going to do here personally, I am going to put an alarm at 9.4 cents right over there, so I get my message, and I'm going to wait to see how the price action of Rose is going to react at that 9 cent level. 8.5, 9 cent level. How is it going to react? I'll be waiting patiently to see if it's going to consolidate, then to enter that long position. Because what a lot of people do is put limit orders, and then what you have is a massive capitulation or selling pressure, and you know, of course, you get exterminated on that position. 95% of my trades are market orders, because I want to wait for the reaction, for that bearish exhaustion to jump into a trade. Right, let's take a look here. Right away, I can see Bufo. How are you doing? Bernie, Azad. A lot of people asking for different altcoins, different cryptos. Let's take a look here at the super chats, of course, because they have priority. Hagbani, hope I said that right. Thanks for the super chat. Hey Andy, thanks for the analysis. Can you check ILV? I have no idea what this crypto is, but let's check it out. ILV. Illuvium, okay. This is a gaming cryptocurrency project. This one must have got crushed, I guess, like most of them. ILV. I know it's a very good crypto game, supposedly. That's gonna. I'm not sure if it's launched. It's out, but it looks pretty cool. Also, there's one on Solana, which is Star Atlas. This one also needs to be launched. It's probably going to take a few years. And I do believe that they will launch on the bull market. So anyway, let's take a look at Illuvium right now on the chart. Wow, this looks very, very nice for accumulation levels. This one got absolutely destroyed here, as you can see on the chart. I want to see if we do have more price data here. Unfortunately, I don't think we will. Gate.io, okay. Has a little bit more. Pump and dump in 1 year, as you can see, from summer of 2021, summer of 2022, bang, bang, absolutely insane. Let's analyze the situation. It is starting to go sideways, which is a good sign. There is a little bit of sideways action right there. We don't have more price data on other exchanges. I would say that a reversal is very likely going to happen. The selling pressure is getting exhausted right there. We are seeing the selling pressure getting exhausted. We're starting to create higher lows here. We are in a small uptrend. Very volatile crypto, of course. This one's ranked. Illuvium is ranked 320. It's only got 82 million market capitalization, so it's a relatively small cryptocurrency, mid to low cap. And this is why we do get these massive spikes. This is really risky for trading, but if you want my opinion on Illuvium, it's a very cool project, and I do think it will do well. Gaming project in the next bull run. So these are starting to be really nice accumulating levels, in my personal opinion. For trading, I would stay away because these have massive wicks. Okay, they do have massive wicks. I'm not sure if you can trade Illuvium. You can trade it on Bybit, actually. It can be traded. It does have the perpetual here. So let's analyze it here for a potential trading opportunity. I would keep it simple on this. I would keep it simple. I would wait for a breakout confirmation. For these cryptos, I would be looking for day trades or small swing trades. If we do manage to break the higher low support trend line here in the next couple of days, I would be looking for shorting opportunities. Right, we do have a strong level here. We're currently trading at $113. We break these lows right there. This is a major support that has been respected several times. As you can see, it's a major level, the $110. We've got several bounces at this range right there. So if we do solidly break the higher lows here on Illuvium, solid breakout with volume. Okay, want to see a nice spike in volume, I would go with the Bybit exchange or not Gate.io. Probably not much volume there, but yeah, I would look for that breakdown in volume for a confirmation here to go to lower levels. So break down the $110. You're probably going to get a bounce at the $100. You got a beautiful bounce. It's a nice round psychological number, because you know you get that bounce perfectly at this level right there, $100. So if you break this support, the last higher low level, it is likely to get a rejection from that range. So you want to get into that wave, that first bounce for the retest down. That would be the shorting opportunity. Longing opportunity is going to be very difficult because we're having a lot of volatility to the upside. You are creating lower highs. This is just a bunch of noise, in my opinion. When we see these massive wicks, I don't consider them for technical analysis. We are creating kind of a symmetrical triangle. The bullish case scenario, of course, on this one, and I think it is likely we are still creating higher lows. It is likely to have some pumpy action to retest the lower highs here, as you can see. So what would be the next move after coming to the support level? It is likely to have that move back up. If you want to have a good trade here, of course, you could be long in this range, speculating in that this is going to come up. But if you want to make a better move, of course. This is the volume traded for the last month approximately. Looking at Illuvium, we got the point of control exactly here at the $120. So what we want to see after this trading range, after trading inside of this range, we've created a massive volume level. So if we do have a solid breakout from the lower highs right over here, solid breakout with large volume, and we start retracing, you know, you are going to break the last lower high, which is this one, and you are likely going to consolidate. If you have that consolidation with low volume, you are just getting in, you're just following the trend, the local trend. Basically, you want to have a solid breakout, wait for the retracement. Once you have that retracement, you want to get into a potential trade, especially if it happens with low volume, right? If that makes any sense. You are still basically in a local uptrend here for the last few weeks, creating higher lows. So speculation here, probabilities, you are going to create this higher low right there. You are actually hitting 618 levels right over here to perfection. 618, 65, as you can see, Fibonacci levels from the lows to the highs. You are bouncing exactly at this major Fibonacci level, 61865. One bounce, two bounce, you are getting consolidation. This is likely to come and retest the highs here above $120 that we have created in late July in the next coming days. It is just very likely. Speculation on that move on Illuvium, $120 approximately. So yeah, thanks for the super chat. Can you check Theta, Dickmere? Absolutely. Thanks for the super chat. I'm having a couple of super chats at this moment, so I'm going to go relatively quick. Let's take a look at Theta network right away. I've got someone with XRP here in a super chat. Right, let's go. Let's take a look at Theta network. Right, this is going to be interesting. It is, I mean, I strongly believe in Theta. Decentralized streaming. This one has a very bright future. Of course, it went, you know, from 15 cents, trading inside of that range for many months in the bear market. You know, 8 cents, 15 cent range. I remember seeing Theta at those levels. And then, you know, you come all the way up here to $15. I mean, this one did a 100x. You would have 100x'd your money, you know, if you invested in 2019 and sold at the peak. Of course, you know, this is very hard to buy the lows and sell the exact highs, right? But what I can tell you from this project, it's very likely to succeed in the next coming years, and we are starting to be at very interesting levels. I don't think this one's going to go back down to 15-20 cent level, but it can go to 80 cent, for example. It can go back down to $1, but these are already interesting levels. If you are going to break all-time highs in the next coming years, and this is not guaranteed, but it is likely, such a project like Theta, you know, you already almost 15xing your money if you're buying at this range. If you are going to wait patiently for the next bull run. Of course, this is not guaranteed, but this is a very strong project, and it will likely to succeed. Decentralized live streaming with utility token. So yeah, I mean, I do strongly it is gonna be a huge project in the next coming years, no doubt. So what is going on right now with Theta? You are basically having that relief rally after having that sideways action. This is what usually happens. You find a floor, selling pressure gets exhausted, you go sideways. So at these price levels, you can already speculate that you are likely going to get a relief rally. What is happening right now? We are having that bigger relief rally. It does look like that higher levels is possible. But, and this is a big but, we're going to start hitting massive daily levels here from January of 2021. Yeah, great. Great project, Theta. Absolutely. It's an insane project. It will do very well in the next bull run. Very, very likely. As you can see here, we have a lot of daily closes at this range. This was back in January of 2021. One entire month getting here the $1.70, $1.80 range. Look how many candles we have right there. This is very likely going to get resistance. We are likely going to get resistance from this level. So what has happened right now, we have broken out from the box, basically. Right, we've got a trading box right there. This is looking at the daily. We can go on the 4 hourly and zoom in. Let me just zoom in here 1 second. Let me just get the VPVR. Yeah, we've created massive volume here. This is kind of an accumulation, in my opinion. It does look like a nice accumulation, and higher levels is likely. What's happened right now, we've broken out of this box. Okay, we've broken out of this box on Theta. We're going to check the volume right now. We have a high resistance level. This is the $1.50. We got resistance, 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 solid breakout, and you get a bounce as support beautifully from the top of this trading range. So you are range trading inside of this level, okay, in between the $1 and the $1.50. Support, support, resistance, resistance. Just by having these 3 touches, you do have a range, as you can see. You do not trade it till you break out. Of course, we've already broken out this box. As you can see, you broke out from this resistance level at the 150, broke above it with large volume, very likely. Yeah, it was obvious that it was going to have a spike in volume from this breakout. This was not a breakout, as you can see on the 4 hourly. This was got large volume here also, but this was just a big massive rejection. Look at this, absolutely beautiful. You got large volume here also. Breakout. What happens? You get a bounce and you come up and retest the highs, guys. This is absolutely beautiful. What would be the next big major trade here? I missed this trade. Wait for confirmation. If Theta manages to break successfully here, this $1.65-66 highs where we're currently trading at this moment, if you do break with large volume, you are likely going to continue the trend, okay, or at least retest the highs. So you want to get into these first bounces. I mean, look at this. You could not make this up. This only happened. This was early this morning, you know. A beautiful trade. I wasn't analyzing the chart. I don't do much analysis on the weekend, but there was a beautiful trade right there early this morning. And these are, if you are active, you know, with altcoins. I'm not too active with altcoins. I'm more active with Bitcoin, Ethereum, S&P 500. You don't need 10 cryptos to trade. You just need one asset. Be good, get in and out on your trading plan. But I rarely trade altcoins, very rarely, because I'm focused more on Bitcoin. But like I said, look at this. It was a beautiful trading opportunity right there. Getting that bounce from the $1.50 resistance right there. A lot of volatility with large volume. This is absolutely beautiful, because very likely that this range is also going to be support. So it's giving you volume to get supported if you break out of it. And this is what happens. Bang, bang. Beautiful trade from $1.50 all the way up to the highs of $1.65. Now this is a 7% move to the upside. a little bit of leverage, it's some huge gains, you know, can make some pretty nice gains. This is what I got for Theta. It is likely to continue to the upside. If it does break with a large volume, you got those trading opportunities, okay? With like the trading strategy that I've been explaining for the last few weeks. Let's take a look at the next super chat here. We've got Jason. Thanks for the super chat. Good night, Andy from Indonesia. Could you please take a look at XRP, and if you could, the S&P 500? Absolutely. Let's take a look at XRP right away. XRP. This is... I'm going to say it. I hate XRP. I hate charting XRP because it's just, it doesn't respect much levels with my type of analysis. And yeah, I just don't like charting it. So let's chart it anyway. Let's analyze the situation here. We are in a local uptrend, of course, like a lot of the cryptos. Let me take a look at a exchange that can have large volume. I mean, it is likely. Yeah, XRP is likely to get a bounce from this range. I would be looking potentially to long XRP. Bitcoin is looking bullish short term. I am feeling bullish on Bitcoin at this major support level. I do think that a retest of 24k is very likely. So if I'm feeling bullish on Bitcoin and I see a altcoin that does look bullish also, I can speculate on longing that, okay? Looking for those opportunities. Why does Ethereum, XRP look bullish at this moment, at the current range that we at? Let me just show you right there, right away. Looking at VPVR levels, we've got a value area high right there, right? Big solid level. What has happened here? We've got a strong support level. We got rejected here once, twice. We only just broke it a few days ago on the 30th of July. Check out the volume. I like to check out Bybit, but you can take a look at Coinbase, large exchange. You got large volume hitting the resistance again. You have a confirmation breakout with large volume. This is very likely, with high probability, going to retest the highs. We are currently right now at 37 cents. It is likely to go to 40 cents in the next 24 to 48 hours, I would say, 1 to 2 days. I do think that we are going to retest the highs. We are consolidating with low volume. We do have a big resistance. It is turning into support. It is definitely worth the speculation here. I am going to long XRP. I will be long in XRP. No doubt when I finish the stream. Stop loss, me, likely I'm going to put it here below these lows over here. I'm going to keep it tight, but the risk to reward is pretty good. I am looking for that retest of the highs because you might double top or you might break the resistance zone here at 40 cents. I do not know, but what I do know is that we are sitting at very strong support level at this moment. So it's definitely worth the trade. If you take a look at that stop loss, that risk to reward, you are basically, this is the trade right there. So the risk to reward is at least a 3 to 1, as you can see, right? You're risking 1 to gain 3. So it's definitely a, it's worth a shot. We have large volume here, big resistance levels. We are in an uptrend, local uptrend. Trend is your friend. Well, not a level to short here, definitely. 37 cents looks like it is a good level where, and we got a confirmation here of this nice consolidation. This is likely to go up to 40 cents. That would be my trade here on XRP. Let's take a look at the S&P 500. This is the only thing I am worried about. I think the S&P 500 can have a major correction this week coming. So if we take a look at zoom out on the daily chart, we are hitting big resistance level. As you know, we've been talking about this. Look at the VPVR. We're looking at the volume traded for the last one year, 18 months approximately. Okay, we're going back to February of 2021, January, February of 2021, last 18 months, and we are hitting the point of control on the volume profile. What does this mean? This is likely to get a correction from this range in this multi-monthly downtrend that we have been creating for the last few months, right? So, I mean, looking at the volume profile, we've been having some pretty nice bounces here from this spike on the VPVR, as you can see. So you're not going to bounce forever, of course. You have one bounce right there. Once you break this support level, you get rejected. Beautiful. Bang, bang. Easy peasy. You come back down, of course, in the second retest, you break it. What happens when you break it? It is resistance, resistance. You break above it, of course, you're not going to get a bounce every single time. If you hit it once, twice, 3 times, you're going to break it at some point. It is broken. You get one bounce as support beautifully. What is happening right now is that we are hitting this major resistance level. Now, there is one thing that I am in doubt here. This is the second retest from the resistance. The first one was right over here in June of 2022. So just about 1.5 months ago. Okay, we can see that retest. This is number one retest. This was the shorting opportunity. That was a big shorting opportunity. This one not too big because it's the second retest. This could actually break up, but I am speculating that this is just going to have a little bit of volatility, and we will be seeing that correction in the next coming weeks. So that's my analysis on the S&P 500. I think I am in a short position. Of course, I am protected. I got my stop loss at break even. There was a pretty nice diamond pattern on the S&P 500 that was very much tradable. I was in that short already from the top range here on the S&P 500, but it was a pretty nice diamond pattern, as you can see. Usually it's a top, it's a reversal sign right there. Bang, we had that breakdown. Absolutely beautiful here. Anybody that doesn't know what is a diamond top pattern, it's this one right over here. When you create, all right, this exhaustion, basically it's a reversal pattern. You're getting exhausted from an uptrend, as you can see. Bang, 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 and you can already see that it is likely to get that correction. The target is the width of the pattern, the diamond, right? The center part from the breakout. This one actually went even below the target. I'm speculating that this can go to lower levels. Totally protected from my position. You know the deal, guys. If you want to trade S&P 500 using Bitcoin or USDT, you got Prime XBT, guys. I use it a lot to trade different markets, and I'm using Bitcoin as collateral. Absolutely phenomenal. No traditional brokers. You do get 7% added to your deposit, and I've got a full video tutorial down below in the description. Guys, hope you enjoyed the live stream. You liked the analysis with Bitcoin, with Ethereum. We talked about the major levels, guys. Be prepared for those breakouts, resistance of support, changing them into resistance, and of course, have good risk management, guys. Super important. I will be doing a morning live stream tomorrow around about 9 o'clock Central European time, so we can probably get into some live trading opportunities. Okay, so make sure to destroy that like button on your way out. I'm going to do a live tomorrow morning around about 9 o'clock Central European time. This is when we have the German stock market opening, and there's probably going to be a little bit of movement. If we do see those movements with volume, then of course we want to find those opportunities live, guys. So make sure to subscribe to the channel. Check out the Bitcoinsensus website for the latest news and technical analysis ideas. Thank you, guys, and I will see you in the next one.